Hey guys, I'm gonna try this one more time. I was gonna upload the family planning tag or whatever it is going around, and I filmed it earlier, and I talked forever, and it just was taking forever to load and was making the computer slow. So I just skipped out of it. So Ellen went to work, got called in, so I'm home alone. And I figured I'd try it one more time, see if I can't do it a little bit quicker this time. Hopefully, it won't take forever to load. Okay, number one. Will you find out the gender? Absolutely. I'm a planner. I need to know. Number two. Will you use the pacifier? Um, I don't know yet. Uh, I'm open to whatever I need to do, but I'm not sure yet, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. Do you have any nursery ideas? Yes. If it's a boy, eyes are itching again. It will be a fire department themed room, and we'll go in our office because that is already what's in there. Um, but it will not be like very baby or very little kid ish, I guess. Any like crib bedding that is out there that's fire department themed, I just hate. I don't like it at all. It's not cute to me, so it won't be anything like that. For a girl, it will be the other bedroom. Um, be green and brown. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe like cottagey, vintage-y, sort of, kind of like a green and brown version of like Carla's nursery, with like the little birds and stuff. I think is the route I want to go with like the old vintage bird cages and that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that turns out if it's a girl. Are you the first, middle, last of your friends to TTC? Um, of the people that I hang out with and talk to, I think we are the first um, that I know of to actually have kids. I mean, I don't know what everybody is doing in their own time if they don't talk about it, but I think we are the first that I know of. Will you get or use hand me downs? I don't know how much I'm gonna get because there aren't very many people around me that have kids. So I don't know about quality or not quality, quantity of things available to us, but I'm definitely open to that. I hope to find some consignment events in the area. And furniture wise, for nursery, the only thing that I'm anticipating buying new would be the crib. Um, and that's it. I'm hoping to be able to find any other furniture items from consignment events or like their store finds. How close in age would you like your children? I would say about 2 years, but if the infertility remains to be seen. Will you make your own baby food? Yeah, I plan to do that. Will you co-sleep? I don't necessarily plan to co-sleep, um, but I'm hoping to get the little bassinet type thing called a co-sleeper, where it attaches to the side of the bed and you adjust it so that the bed part is even with the mattress to the bed, and that there's not a railing between that part. Like it's three sides on it, and then the side that is up against the bed is open. Um, I like the ease of access for that. So you're sort of co-sleeping, but the baby has its own space. Will you use a stroller? Believe in using a stroller. Um, I'm sure we'll have a stroller. It will get used. Um, for major outings. For short, quick things, I probably plan to baby wear, that kind of thing. So I think we'll use both. Will you go back to work or stay at home? I already stay at home, and unless something changes where I need to work, then I will stay at home as well. After the newborn infant, excuse me, stage, how long will you let your child cry before going to them? Um, I really don't know. I think it's going to be one of those things that I figure out when the time comes, what's going to be best for us and for our kid. How often will you bathe the child? I know there's stuff about, not bathing babies so often when they're first born, because they have sensitive skin and whatnot. So I think for me, it's going to depend on how the day is gone. Have they spit up all over themselves? Have they, like, had explosive poop all out the diaper? That kind of thing. But I think at a minimum, probably every other day. Um, will you do extended rear facing car seat? Uh, Probably so. I think this is a pretty new thing going around. Um, I don't have anything against it, so I'll say sure, and we'll see what happens. Will you breastfeed? If so, how long? I do plan to breastfeed. My goal would be a year, and that will go along with will you use a pacifier? Um, Breastfeeding is already kind of a difficult thing in the beginning, and I probably won't use pacifiers in the beginning. I just don't want to throw anything else in there that could hinder the breastfeeding experience for me or the baby. So we'll see after the beginning and hopefully have a good established breastfeeding relationship, and then we'll see what happens. When will you introduce solids or baby food? If breastfeeding is going well, we don't have any issues. Ideally, I want to wait 6 months and then start introducing the baby food. Um, just kind of personal preference based on information that I've come across about, how babies developed and how their intestines and digestive system develops and whatnot. So I would like to wait until 6 months. So, do you want a boy or girl first? Honestly, I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me. Of course, I want a girl, you want to do the girl things. But I also like the idea of any future children having a big brother. Have you picked out names? Yes. I didn't do the name tag because I really only have a boy name and a girl name, and I've had those forever, so haven't needed to like think of a bunch of names. This yawning thing. And I will probably let you guys know about that a little bit further down the road, what the names are. How many kids do you want? I've always said 2. Alan says 3. So we'll see what happens. Will you homeschool? No. I'm not into school, wanting to teach school, anything like that. So kids will probably be going to public school. Home or hospital birth? Home birth, 110%, plan A. Plan C-section, epidural, or natural birth? Natural birth, plan A. We'll see what happens. Will you drink while pregnant? No, I'm not a drinker anyway. I don't like wine. I've seen and heard things about, wine is fine in moderation, and red wine is actually very good for you in moderation with all the antioxidants and stuff, but I don't like it, and I don't drink anyway, so no. Will you cloth or use disposables? I'm planning to use cloth. I think they're super cute. The savings is wonderful, and the environmental impact is great too. So yeah, that is my tag, and I still managed to talk for 9 minutes. Dang. Alright, sorry I look horrendous, but I'm vegged out on the couch over here, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.